So today I'm going to talk about motorcycle safety. Now, especially when you start riding, you're going to see a lot of people not being safe, and that doesn't mean you should be safe. Riding a motorcycle is a very dangerous thing to do. There's a lot of cars out there that aren't really looking where you're going, and the motorcycle makes you want to do some crazy stuff, which maybe you shouldn't. But there's a lot of parts to it, and let me start off with protection. You should always, of course, have a full face helmet on. not a brain bucket, you know, not the ones that don't cover your face, only the back. You gotta have a full face. The reason for that is they've actually found that most of the times when you crash, the first thing that gets hit is your jaw and your face, and that's precisely the thing that only a full face helmet covers. So if you value your face, you wear a full face helmet. I think you should always wear a jacket too, for all the road rash you're gonna get if you fall off. It's very likely that you fall off too at some point. I myself haven't fallen off, but you know, I've gotten pretty close a couple times. But if I did, you know, I always have my gloves on, which I have these leather gloves. They have some extra padding on the knuckles, and they're pretty thick. They're good. You always gotta make sure your gloves have extra protection on the knuckles. Your jacket, I would suggest having a winter jacket and a summer jacket. In the summer, I use a jacket that's mesh, so all the air just goes right through it, and you can wear that. It could be like 100 degrees out, you're still pretty okay with it. Maybe you don't have anything under it, but it's a very important piece of protection. And then for the winter, I'm guessing a leather jacket. I have a textile jacket for the winter, but it's big, so I can always put a sweater under it. Right now I'm gonna take the highway for a couple minutes here, for where I'm going. It might get a little windy, but I'm just taking the next exit here. Look at this car. There's a car right up here, a little 10 Chevy, and it's going, look at it going over the left lane marker. These are some pretty dangerous drivers out here. Hopefully he's not going to veer off into the whole lane. I mean, the problem is that if he does veer into the whole lane, you won't know. You think he's just going over the hash marks again, but he might actually want to go to the other lane, and you know, of course he's not going to signal like all bad drivers. Start going to my exit here. You guys are so slow. Hang on, bastard. Okay, so I would definitely recommend having two jackets, the winter one and the summer one. The winter ones are always going to be way too hot for the summer, and the summer ones are going to be way too cold in the winter. So unless you only want to ride in the summer, you know, just for fun on weekends and stuff, then I guess just have a summer jacket. Otherwise, you know, it's important. It's always important too to wear jeans. Jeans are kind of stronger at protecting from a fall than, you know, than any other material. You know, to have denim jeans, they're important. When I first started riding, I actually also put on kneecaps for my knees just in case. I don't really use them anymore. I guess if I go on a track or something, I'll put them on. But if you're still new, you know, maybe you should wear those. Those add a little protection. Or if you actually want to go ahead and get the motorcycle pant jeans, I mean the pants with all that protection, that would be good. I don't like to do that, but if there's some good pants out there, you know, you can only get you safer. On your shoes, you should wear boots. I'm not following that today. I actually have my sneakers on, but it does depend what sneakers you wear. Just for a more practical sense, make sure your sneakers have a good sole under them, like they get good grip. Because I have like my Converses, you can't ride with those obviously, but the reason is not just because it's incredibly unsafe and doesn't protect your foot at all. It's also because they don't really get a good grip on the floor and they're very slippery. I remember once I put them on and the road was a little wet and I almost slipped right off of it. They don't get a good grip, where with these sneakers I have on, I find that they have a better grip. But usually I'll wear my boots, which are steel toe boots. I would suggest doing something like that. You'd probably get some from like Walmart. You don't have to, I don't think you need to get the actual motorcycle boots. They can tend to be a little pricey.